The Ontario Ministry of Education published the revised curriculum document titled Environmental Education Scope and Sequence of Expectation in 2017. This document lists each subject offered from grades 9 to 12 and then takes pre-existing expectations and adds how this can be directly linked to environmental education. The additive approach does not mirror the ways environmental issues confront us on an everyday basis. The lack of Indigenous knowledges does not foster a love of place, which can only be manifested by confronting our past and working to reconcile its wrongs. And it takes more action than an educator imparting knowledge onto their students in the hopes that tomorrow will be changed. Arguably, the greatest missing component in this curriculum is its failure to foster a love of place. Environmental education in the wake of reconciliation should have a strong focus on decolonization led by Aboriginal peoples and in alliance with the ministry to produce it. How are students expected to develop a love of place when the definition of such is colluded by continuous colonial injustice? When students begin to view environmental issues with a critical eye, the doors will open to the connections between environmental injustice and all other injustices found throughout society. Igniting the passionate flame for change within students comes from a curriculum that places experience first and provides vast opportunities for action to take place on school grounds and beyond. We are currently sitting at a pivotal moment in our political and climate history. Our government has promised to protect the environment by investing in clean technologies and energy conservation, reducing Canada's carbon footprint, and protecting water and wildlife by expanding protected marine environments. And yet, the purchase of the Trans Mountain Pipeline does quite the opposite. This pipeline may hold economic value, but for how much longer will we place money over lives, over sustainable futures? The money that is being used to buy this pipeline would be enough to provide the much-needed safe drinking water to First Nations communities all over Canada. If we do not hold our own governments accountable for this kind of injustice, then who will? Education has always had the unique ability to inform, inspire, and change. It can begin with a revision of curriculum, but it must be lived and experienced in every classroom. This is one issue that should unite us all.